Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Let's try that again. To another episode of Let's Play The Temple of Elemental Evil. I think the worst part of it, I mentioned my speech impediment before, I think it's as well the play. Let's Play The Temple of Elemental Evil is perhaps getting me there. This is today being played with a glass of wine, but yeah, I swear blind that speech thing, I haven't touched a drop as of yet, so maybe that doesn't bode well for the rest of the episode. When last we left off, we were in the titular temple, and yeah, we'd got loads and loads of money, and we managed to get these ogre.
Once more into the breach.
What are they? There's a belt in it. So, yeah. So hopefully this success continues. Let me just
Right away.
There's apparently 4 of them, although I am only, for my part, seeing 2. Can you charge that?
Okay, lass.
Oh, he's there. Okay. Soon to be killed by the cat. No, soon to not be killed by the cat. Hopefully we have her to help us out. Can you charge?
Okay.
Right, fabulous.
As you wish.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think we'll take that with us to the temple. I think we can just kind of add that to our existing loot. Don't know why I'm walking up there. We don't need to do that. We can just use a magical fast travel thing to go to the secret spiral staircase.
As you wish.
Right, so we killed all those folk last battle. We haven't quite emptied the temple. But I tell you what, we've run it pretty close. Sorry, temple. Jesus Christ, we haven't got anywhere close to emptying the temple. But we're not doing too bad at getting this floor done. This is the boss of
At your service.
what's his face. He's now not going to have anyone charging in, so we can be a bit more circumspect, or a bit more relaxed rather in our fight against him. No, you there? I want you there. So let's have a think about who we're going to put in which positions. I think you're going to live there. I think you're going to live there. You're going to live right bang in the centre if you'll stand there for me. And you're going to live here, and we'll take you out in this sort of order. Right, okay, cool. So let's save it. Let's announce to him our great plan. I'm here to kill you.
Maybe Ori protect us.
Right, so straight off the bat,
Okay.
that's a good hit. That's a very good hit. Right, good start. Okay, Melanie. I think going for him while he's flat-footed. Ooh. Okay. Some big hits already. Oh, that's nasty. Right. That wasn't quite what I had in mind.
At once.
Soften earth and stone. Don't know what that means. If we went for a glitter dust here, we're going to blind our fighters as well as theirs, so that's not what we want. I think actually with all the proximity, I think it's probably better we actually just go melee. Yeah, and that's why. Right, the cat. I didn't possession the cat, but the cat will come charging in to take on this I don't know what the cat's going to do. The cat's going to run into the corner for now and contemplate its next move. You're flat-footed, so... Okay, alright, bad. Okay, but it also fails in whatever it was trying to do. Is it going to tell us this? Okay, trip attacks are apparently adversarial or whatever. Fine. Unscathed, unscathed, unscathed. I guess we'll open it up
lass.
by, yeah, getting that done. Okay, that's good. Romag is hurt, which isn't potent as I would have really liked. This isn't going massively well.
Okay.
I think searing light is... okay. Fine.
By the
Right, go and stand there and hopefully hit him. It happens. This needs to die because he's broken our lines. You need to 5-foot step. But you can't. Why can't you? You have no go whatsoever. That's not ideal.
At once.
Okay. Prayer. That's... could actually be worse. Scorching Ray. Okay, that's 14 out of there. He's getting there. Right. Feline. I need results. I need them now.
right away.
Okay, I mean, it's not the worst it could have been.
Okay, lass.
I think we need somebody to stay close to him just to put pressure on him. Right.
Right away.
Okay, this is good. No, this is not good enough. Right, can you... I mean, I really just kind of need you to stand, honestly. There's not enough time. Oh. Right, okay. Can you please kill this guy? Yes. Right.
At once.
Okay, good. And because of the way the thingy works. Okay. Right, well, I mean, that, you say serious wounds, but
Right away.
it's only serious because it wasn't entirely comedic. The cat, let's not dive the cat in just yet, because
Okay.
we want to make sure everybody else is in the right spot
Okay,
first.
lass.
Okay. Can you maybe edge over a bit? Okay, well, it costs us some health, but it will
Right away.
ensure that he goes
Okay.
down. Alright. Right, okay, well we took more damage than I was hoping we'd take. And I think I will use my domain Cure Light
At your
Wounds
service.
on Shah because the enemy do so like to pick on him. Spells there,
Will
no
do.
spell. This is all good. Go here and go here. Against.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, chuck that there and take that. Harsh. Headless circuit, very nice.
I am carrying too much.
Oh no. Carrying things, mate. I'll never get old, that. And there's Romag, and Romag's got a key. You okay? The key and has been placed inside the key tab of your logbook. No. It will not appear in your inventory. No, thank you. No, I don't want to know that because I'm going to forget that next time. I have every confidence. That is a magical mace. Magic maces are... And that is magical chainmail. Holy shit.
I am encumbered.
Right, can you maybe pass it to her? Okay, right, well, yeah. Perhaps maybe we should do a
Right away.
concentrated search? Yes, I thought I'd spotted a trap. Right, disable
Right
that
away.
device. I'll drink some wine. It takes no. Okay, it failed, but you didn't die, so
Right
have another
away.
pop. Success. Oh, good, and we can see the experience points to that, and look how many experience points there are. Oh, and that wine's not entirely terrible either. Right, well, if that works, should we have her try and lockpick it?
I'm off.
Will that give us extra experience? And how much? Success. No, it doesn't. But well.
I'm off.
Oh, look at all the pretty things in there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's some stuff. Let's read the stupid diary. Water Temple. Blah blah. Continues to with threats, desperation, rejoin him, hate him, I'm a strong ally. Fire and air could not stand earth and water. Fire. Section 2. Remnants of air. If I don't ally with him, that's 4. Cool, so he's mad, great, air. Ah, Chief Cleric, right, yeah. Great Temple. Yeah. Oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. All plans and various fashions against the. Right, fabulous. And we can't. Whoa, now let's not be hasty here. Okay, cool. So with that, we have picked up a sizable portion of the loot. We still can get round to there. And there's this bit with the sturges somewhere, which I want us to be a little bit careful about. Let's go this way. Oh. Alright, don't know what this is. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Well, looks fairly menacing. Okay, secret door.
By the gold's will.
Once more into the breach!
Yes, this was the Sturges from before, wasn't it? And we don't know where they arose from previously. Doesn't look like we're going to be any wiser this time. There somewhere. We'll keep scooting around it. I think that one might have to go down, unfortunately, as a glitch. So it will combat and then we'll combat out so that everyone chills out. Not quite sure what the focus of that is meant to be. Let's go this way. Okay. Feels like there'll be some combat around this corner.
Right.
Maybe Ori protect us.
Oh right, okay.
As you wish.
How many? Some.
By the god's will.
We might turn undead, to be honest.
I'm off. Yes, sir. Okay.
Actually,
As you wish.
Yeah. She is actually going to be under quite a bit of fire here, so. But it's looking like she'll hold.
Okay, lass.
Alright, fine. You should just way out. Very good. How many regular turns
Right
is
away.
that? Okay, so they're turned, but
By the gods' will.
don't look especially excitingly turned. I think we're still going to have to do most of the work here. Right, can we just run you up somewhere there and yeah, whatever. Just... Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, let's wait there. Yeah, I think the combat reflexes stuff is quite a
Yes, sir.
useful one. There's a few of them. If you hit this
Right
one.
away.
Oh, we don't have cleave, do we? So,
At
but
your
we
service.
get 2 attacks. So cleave in that case. Critical hit. So she is going to be diseased.
Okay, lass.
Dead. Runs. Fine.
I'm on it.
Just follow it up there. Oh, no, don't do that. Do
By the gods' will.
so it wasn't her. Who was it? Was it? I don't know. Cat. Do that. I've got one there. I've got one there. I've got one there.
Right away.
Okay. Somebody else is going to be diseased. Fine.
Of course.
Charge in. Down there you go.
Right away.
Move you through. Do you get the shot?
Okay.
You do. And you can
By the
then finish
gods'
this
will.
off. Very nice. Right, okay. So, a crypt of
Right away.
sorts. Ooh. Are these Earth Temple rings? Ah. Well, that's not bad, is it?
Right away.
Did we get this one? We did.
Will do.
Did we get these ones? We did, right, okay. Cool. Anything looking highlightable there? No, not especially. Right, okay. Well, more experience for us. I guess that door is going to be candidate number 1 for our next battle. No.
Right away. Once more into the breach.
No. Well, gross. And unfortunately, oh, they're all. I remember these motherfuckers. Yeah, they're not the best because. Hi, can we move? Like, yeah, just movement to. All right. Can you honestly not stand in any of these places? They're poisonous, which makes them problematic, and they drop in the middle of stuff. I guess that was why we couldn't move, because it was preemptively going to be stood there. Right.
Yes, sir.
That's actually kind of good because we only use up those. Okay, that's looking bigger. Black Widow, and of course they're going to fall next to
Right
Melanie.
away.
Quite an unpleasant depiction of spiders, to be honest. But that's what it is.
Okay, lass.
Okay, only 1 hit. That's not great. I'm seeing a few there, so. Right,
I'm on it.
Okay, that was bad. I think you come and do this. Great. And then I think, to be honest, you might say it's a bit wasteful.
Right away.
But, like, I'm not a huge fan. And whoa, now. Okay. Well, any previous regret is now gone, but that was pretty gross. Well, that's good. Okay. We're gonna be suffering, but it's what it is. Okay. I think you kill this one, and you certainly do kill this one. Very good. Target's too far there.
At your service.
Bit of a shame. Okay. Can you kill?
Okay, lass.
Nope. Well, I certainly thought that you might be able to, but alas,
I'm
answer
on
was
it.
no. You just hold your ground. You might be able to
Okay.
get that. Yeah. You haven't, but again,
Right away.
left with possibility.
Right away.
Okay, can we get some hits in,
Right
please?
away.
Thank you. Wait. Do I charge you in? I think we don't. I think we hold our ground behind Mr. Defensive. We can maybe do ready versus
Sure.
but I don't know. Hitting from range.
I'm on it.
I don't think we have neutralized poison. Do I want to charge lethal things in? Looks like the answer is yes. Probably not the best play, but no, quite frankly, I just want them dead.
If you insist.
Okay.
Good. Right, and then
As
you,
you command.
yeah, wallop that. Okay. So we've got a few people poisoned. Do we have any sort of? We probably do want if it was like a poison curing thing. Is it still delay poison? Is what stops poison from harming the subject? Okay, that's not. It's not really all that, isn't it? Right. Well. Okay. Okay. Thingies. That will be probably of more use later. You've got to neutralise poison. Cast level 7. Jesus. I think we're better off just riding this out. I don't know if we saved that before or afterwards, but yeah. We'll save from here. 3.8. These things are gross, and hopefully we don't have to pick any up. No, good, right. Even the big one, especially the big one. Okay. That's not the right key. That is the right key. Oh, it's one. Oh, it's 1-1. Like. Yeah, I don't mind the idea of taking. I don't mind the idea of getting rid of Zert, but getting rid of Zert is not the same of saying like 1-1 is the answer. For he is not the answer. We might be done with this floor, which. It's possibly a little sooner than. Sorry, I'm stepping away from the mic. possibly a little sooner than I had supposed. We can delete these note flags. Yeah, I think I think we are done. Which is something. Does mean that we get to / have to go to the next level, which yeah, I don't think we'll use the secret staircase, since the secret staircase is liable to lead us directly into combat.
Okay.
But this one,
As you wish. As you wish.
apparently not as I wish, since you're not letting me do
Will
that.
do.
Okay.
What an interesting looking statue. Do you think we can take it home?
I can't see the statue, but no, I would suppose that we cannot take it home. So what's her situation? She's paralysed with her strength damaged. That seems like my phone. Who would be messaging me using that technology? Oh god, right, okay, yes. Someone is having Christmas pudding and they're reminded of the episode of Bottom where they don't have any brandy, brandy butter, so they have vodka margarine with their Christmas pudding. Okay, here's the statue.
Once more into the breach!
Yeah, this is going to be tough. 60 points of damage reduction. Okay. Right. Our only possible option here
At your service.
is to step back and
By the god's will.
dispel my... Okay, so I guess that chest. Okay, cool. So that's dead. But the Minotaur's chest is not what it appears to be. The Minotaur itself unscathed. We want the cat to come in, I guess. A bit nervous about it going for the other thing, but anyway, whatever, charge it. Brilliant, good work, the cat. Right.
Okay, lass.
You can actually move there.
Okay.
With that dispel, we have made light work of this,
Okay.
he says,
Yes, sir.
hoping that they get a single hit. Okay, well, I mean, that could have gone worse, but
As you
that was, again, we've made the right meal of it.
As you wish.
Okay, well, that's a load of money. Now, this chest, which like couldn't possibly be more obviously be a mimic, can we have you like do it? Is it a concentrated search?
Okay.
Yes. Well, we found a trap. I think it's a different kind of trap, but I don't remember this. So I'm just, you know,
Right away.
the way the spell acted on it. Okay, well that was maybe. Don't do that. Let's have a look and see how well she does
Yes, sir.
with the roll there. Okay, failure, but what was the thing? So, she got 9 before. She's... What? Oh, she got 11. Right, plus 13. Okay, cool. So she needs like 13 or higher to disable it.
Right away.
reasonable chance.
Okay.
Okay. It said failure there, but it's given us the experience, albeit an utterly pointlessly pedestrian amount of experience, but whatever.
Yes, sir.
Lock successfully picked, okay. Alright. Let's see what happens here.
Right away.
Oh. That's kind of, yeah. That was not really the experience I was anticipating for all that, but whatever.
Right away.
Okay, I get the distinct impression that it was assumed that we would come through the other way, but whatever. Okay, folks, that
Yes,
wasn't
sir.
quite... Oh, now this is mysterious. Okay.
By the gods' will.
Can we collect stuff there? I think this is one of the levels where I've got it's earlier in the playthrough. I was like, please don't go through there. Okay, you went through there, but look,
At your service.
we'll deal with it, I guess. I was thinking to myself, I have a feeling I want blind fight, and I guess this is why. I'm sure there are meant to be more than this many enemies here. Yeah. Make it very nasty to get back
Right
out.
away.
Why, no. Well, whatever.
Why is everything covered in slime here?
Well, that's because there are jellies here. Jellies and slimes everywhere that will seek to devour us. Well, that should seek to devour us. Were it okay?
Yes, sir.
It's just kind of looking like just
Okay.
someone's house. No, I
Right
don't
away.
care about that. Right.
As you command.
This is weird and rather gross.
Okay.
There's the anything here. If there is, it's secret doors only.
Yes, sir. At what?
A pool. I love to go swimming. That water doesn't look very good, though.
No, it looks pretty hanging. Okay. Well, come on, everyone. What the fuck? Oh God! Right. Right. So I guess they're just kind of happy to see us for now. I'm gonna call that the possible boss room. Enemies here. And I think we'll just go around the other way, see if we can pick off some of the lower hanging fruit. Because yeah. Well, this might just end up taking us just around it anyway. Okay, cool. Well, we'll save it and then. Well, you can if you're doing it the talkie way, which is a perfectly acceptable way to do it. You can
Okay.
go back and forth between the levels, and there's the, like, you know, negotiating between the various factions and so on. But we're not doing that. Right, this seems more up our street, like something perhaps like spider driven or whatever this is. Priest cast an unknown spell. Ah, troll. Right, okay, if we go here and we use you. No? You just don't fancy it, possibly because we have to go through the main room and then get ambushed. Holy shit, that is a big ass troll chief. Right, what's this?
Who dares disturb the great and ugly troll chief, Ulgrist? Great chief shall spare. Great chief shall spare your life to pay small ransom.
I shall pay no ransom to one such as you.
Go away, and great ugly troll chief spare you.
You're going to spare me?
Great chief not hungry. And
Yeah, okay. Right, well, I'm pretty sure we can actually recruit that guy. Whoa, 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 fucking whoa, whoa, whoa. Fucking go around that way. Where did the others get to? Just, no! Do I really have to do this one? What, can they not get round? Is everybody... Right, who are we missing? 3 people. They have gone up there. Right, well, fucking God knows what we found up there. Like... That's a load of freaking bullshit. Right, okay. Well, it seems like we didn't... So I'm a bit nervous about having saved over any of this because, you know, it's fairly obviously gone awry. Whatever, we're here now. Do you have any pleasing loot-filled combat for us that could make our lives that
By
much
the gods'
easier?
will. Okay.
For instance, this way. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the troll will be better than
Okay.
Zert, so... On the other hand, there might not actually be that much on this level. Go here. You tell me there's a secret door? You're not going to tell me there's a secret door. You're going to tell me that there are some fairly large rooms. There's this bit which we have been in before, and there is a goblin, a female bugbear, and another goblin. Alright. Cool. Right, okay, we'll save the game here and see if we can get some sort of rise out of these folks. Need something? No opinion. Oh, what is it? Right, nothing seems to particularly want to fight us. Maybe it's because we haven't... Oh god. Right, okay, Samara, I didn't really want you to do that, but I think we can actually make the best of it. Yeah.
If you insist.
Why are you shooting at her? It was a fairly useless thing to shoot at.
At once.
Good, right, okay.
Right away.
service.
This is more like it, isn't it? The thrill of battle. Worrying about there being straight lines. Just end it there, Cat. Oh, you must be able to charge him. Come on. Come on.
Okay, lass.
Gosh. Right, okay.
At once.
Ooh, and there's some stuff, isn't there? All that. And yes, to you. You'll need more of that. That's the brigand lieutenant.
command.
What about the footman? Even more stuff. God. Absolute plethora. Okay. I guess I'll take the rest. And then I suppose if they were running towards this door, that to me suggests that there's going to be more of them through there. So that should be enough to
At once.
fill our boats. Oh yeah, that's a couple, isn't it?
At
Right.
your service.
Okay, good start. Oh, I thought it was him. Oh, bollocks. Okay, Cat, ride it out. You are riding everything out. Okay. Right, I need you to get through there in
Yes,
any
sir.
way possible. Okay, maybe not that way. Can't fault him. Okay.
At your service.
Good. Our most defensible party member is handling all the work. That is what we want to see.
Will do.
You can go there,
Right away.
hopefully take him out. Indeed you do. You can go
Okay,
there.
lass.
We will not be returning after this, so it seems like there's very little
Sure.
point in not using
Sure.
full extent of our powers, although we do have slightly limited lines of sight. Oh. I've still got it off. You are there.
Right away.
No. Not sure where you're going to be going with that. The cat, I don't particularly want to get involved. Ouch. Right, which of you? You're looking quite battered,
Okay.
so let's try you. And get another go, so why don't we do Brigand Footman?
Okay.
Okay, you.
As you
Easy
wish.
money. Oh, they're friggin' hitting hard, aren't they?
I'm off.
Right, okay.
Right away.
Okay, not great, not great. What have you got? An unscathed Brigand Footman.
Okay, lass.
Ooh. Not offering me as much as I would like it.
Sure.
A fireball. A risky fireball could hit all of them and my tank. But I think half of those are actually unconscious, aren't they? So maybe we'll go for a slightly
Okay.
more circumspect glitter dust on those three. My action is interrupted. And the spell is disrupted. I'm not quite sure why he's allowed to do that. That feels a little like bullshit.
Okay.
But whatever. Cat, stay back. You stay back. Yeah, as a consequence, we've made a bit of a hash of this. You don't have cleave. He's probably the most
Okay.
dangerous. Okay. The most dangerous now. Yeah,
By the
just
way.
tumble through. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah, get the big hits there. Good. Right, no sneak attack nonsense. Can
I'm
you
off.
take him down? No. Unless, you just have to keep
Okay,
going for him.
lass.
You're doing a lousy job of it. Right, can you
Right
you go
away.
here, and because you keep getting battered by everything. Oh, we can't even freaking do that. Well, we might just be able to still hit a couple
Okay.
of the fireball if we can. He? No. I've really got very
Right
very
away.
little indeed. Can't even get him. If we come back here,
If you insist. If you insist.
okay. Right.
If you insist. If you insist.
Magic missile on them? No, they just interrupt every time. Okay. Who's this? This is you. Okay, fine. That is the commander. Why have we left the
By the
commander
gods' will.
alive? He's probably a target to go down. Stop this attack. You are clearly worth. We are humbly at your service. What are you doing down here? I'm just blah, blah, blah. Feldrin, leave the powerhouse. I'm compelled to yield this area. I'm not interested in this area. No,
Once more into the breach!
I don't know if that was the good thing to do, but it's. You know, I'm not gonna just let them go.
Okay, lass.
Oh, okay.
Right away.
Who? Feldrin? I can't remember. Feldrin's not one of us. Why are we? That's Feldrin? That's Feldrin. Okay, no, Feldrin.
As you command.
The cat can stay clear. I actually kind of want to get that cursed crossbow down.
At your service.
No, that's not the most efficient use of the time, but
I'm off. Right away.
okay, good shot. Alright, close the distance. Okay. Why they have taken against Melanie, I don't know. That's my wife, you
If
son
you
of a bitch.
insist.
Well, my betrothed, speaking. Really don't like her, do they? Right, can we? I think we'll go
Okay,
here.
lass.
We'll do this.
Okay, lass.
Fucking useless.
Okay.
Or maybe he's going for the cat, to be fair. Go on. Go on, the cat. It's a fine
As you wish.
attempt, but... Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nothing you can do. Not really a great deal you can do, and if we move, we can't... Jesus, wow, this is... Their obsessive hatred of bloody Melanie's
I'm so cold.
look dead. The entire thing like had to start again because like. Well, no, let's take some responsibility because we did not guard the entrance. So let's do this again.
Maybe Ori protect us.
Right. I don't think I necessarily want you there, I guess. To be honest, just come back and...
Okay.
Yeah, fine. Oh, so he can get through there, it turns out. Right. We should be able to tumble past if we hold that ground. And apparently they're going to get to the ground first, which is going
Will
to be a
do.
problem. Right.
By the gods, will.
Can we can't edge closer. Okay. The cat just needs to try and defend Melanie as best it can, but it's going to be a struggle. How's about a bit
Sure.
of... I don't know that I love that. I think I'd rather just start taking that out. Although...
Right away.
Okay. Can you take out the lieutenant?
Okay, lass.
No. You can't do anything. Right, now you... Right, if you hold your ground, then okay, fine. So, someone wants to two, let's get another ward on here. And all the interactions in the world aren't going to help that. Right, fine. Good. Right, you just stand there and keep hitting him until he dies. You shoot the commander. Against whom we're not going to be in a position. We'll do anything else. Good. Alright, cat stays. I think
Sure.
we'll nominally bring you out to here. Might as well start throwing at
Okay.
least some fireballs out here. Be a shame not to. wouldn't it? Right, good. Okay, we'll just roll you.
Okay, lass.
Right, just wait. Right, okay, hold your ground. Can you... You can probably hit
Okay.
him without moving forward. You can probably
I'm
go
off.
there.
Yes,
There.
sir. I'm off.
You hold your ground. That's what got us into trouble last time. I will throw another fireball out because we know we're going to be
Of
resting.
course.
Yeah, okay. Two more fall down. We need others to approach before we can. Probably not too far off, just charging in here. We're going for the dogs and loads of them dying, so. Oh, there's one appeared. Right. If one is going to do us the courtesy of appearing, then I guess we'll carry on.
As you command.
Okay, bad shots.
Right away.
Right away.
Cat protects Melanie. Might be because she's paralysed. We've decided to give her a free pass.
Right away. Okay, lass.
This, cleave, bash. Nothing for you. Look, the back is not going to be doing much. Off, he goes down. You
As
just
you
run
command.
up to there. You form the
Right
guard
away.
around Armel.
Okay.
Cat, once again, the guardsman. You can charge
Sure.
in, start ending things. You can charge forward,
Okay, lass.
start causing problems for all of these. Rest. Okay. Good attack launch opportunity. Of course, he goes for me, but more than a match for an arrow to the knee. That's
Right
a
away.
big move. Boff.
At once.
And with this, it should be a stroll. Oh, let's be having you. Complete. Right, okay, cool. And one spell expires and two.
Okay.
Was that a hidden door? Catch that.
My inventory is too heavy.
Yes, I appreciate your inventory is too heavy, but there's no room for that item in his inventory, so you're going to have to put up with it. Did we get up anything here that looked magical? We've got a magic mace. You know, sort of want.
Yes, sir.
I mean, not sort of want, we do want, but... Yeah. Okay. Right, I think we're probably at the point now where we have to start being a bit judicious about what we take and what we don't. We've still got a little bit of space. Maybe we're not quite there yet, and I don't know how much the red cloaks are worth, honestly. I know it's like, ooh, red cloak, but... Okay, yeah, thank you for that. We'll come back to it. Maybe at first we deal with this chest, because that's the new thing. Can we do a concentrated search? See. No fooling. Someone like me.
Will do.
Disable that. Trap disabled. God. We're good. And then we simply open the
Yes,
lock. Revealing inside.
Will do.
That's certainly going to buy a lot of beer, I can tell you that.
Yeah, that's loads of quite useful stuff. Take this. I guess we'll sort all this out afterwards. Cool. Okay. And then down here. Right. Well, let's first.
My inventory is too heavy.
It's just absolutely brilliant. Okay.
I am carrying too much.
Yeah, well, you know, we're all carrying too much. Who's got space left? You've got some space left, so I'm going to give you one of those. In fact, why? Oh yeah, because you're strong as a bloody ox now. You have not got space. You have not got space. You have not got space, but you have got some socks that you're carrying around, and we'll see on the hoodless circuits, but I don't think they're going to be worth anything either. We could use the chest to store some crap in the interim, which may not be the worst idea. Crap that we will store. It's probably some shields.
Okay.
Yeah. Circumstances. Right, okay. Ooh. Hopefully that was fireworks going off outside and not a fight. A gunfight. Yeah. We generally expect fireworks around here rather than the alternative, but we do get both.
If you insist.
Right. Okay, let's get all this and...
I have too many items.
Yeah, I'm sure
Sure.
we do. I think you had room. You had room. You had room, and then there's no room for those. I don't know whether we can make the others loot stuff, but
As you wish.
let's at least get the money. Oh no, I think we are going to need to
Yes, sir.
make sure that. Right, so it's like helms and shields are going to live in there. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll see, because there is
At
just
your service.
there's just too much good stuff to leave behind. That is, I'm trying to put it in her inventory. That's not going to work. And honestly, if we're doing it like this, we're better off just trying to tidy up the place first. Give me more room.
At your service.
Okay. Right. That looks better.
By the gods' will.
Anything more on that? I guess we'll just, as I say, just tidy it up. I mean,
By the gods' will.
I don't know whether we're better off leaving it on the ground or putting it in the chest, honestly. It's kind of hard to know with without knowing how the items management on this
Okay.
works in reality. Okay, well, we definitely
As you wish.
do that. That's why I'm generally in favour with games, generally speaking.
At your service.
Yeah, no, you don't need to look again. Of rather
As you
than
wish.
having lots of cheap items, you know, abstract that
service.
away and just have a few expensive items. You know, don't be looting socks. Is my general design
By the gods'
attitude.
will.
But obviously mileages vary. Okay. Cool. Have you got room for some stuff in there? Okay. Fine. I'll just try and get rid of this goddamn.
Right away.
I'm sure that you're probably looking at this and saying that there's a better way you could be doing this, and I'm sure
Right
there is.
away.
Well, I guess first
As
better
you
way would be
wish.
to go down and select some of the things where we actually got items. What's the inventory situation? Right, so he's got some gloves. Okay,
Okay.
so go and put your gloves in here. You have got a helmet. Go and put your helmet in here. You've got nothing that I want to get rid of. Those gloves are worth like a bit more. So this could go to here. Thank you. This could go to here. And then this could go to here.
Is full.
This could go to here. And this could go to here. And now we just want you picking up crap
Okay.
like that. Perfect. And then we can empty the
Right
crap
away.
in there. We don't have to worry about anyone else's inventory. At least for now. Right. Back down
Right away.
here. Take that. Take those.
Okay.
This is bordering into the realms of extensive inventory management, which is
As
not
you
my
wish.
favourite thing. Take that. Take those.
Right away.
question as to
Right
whether
away.
or not this chest will ever be worth coming back to is another matter.
As you
but
wish.
Whatever. I mean, probably not, to be
As you
honest,
wish.
because like, aside from the financial growth that we're going
At your
through,
service.
like generally surpassing silver, there's probably more sense in having this stuff in this chest than in the shop. Probably. Again, it depends how it works.
Right away.
In reality. Right, can we get rid of the nonsense first, please?
By the gods' will.
I suppose it's not what there are the shields, which will fetch a certain amount
By the
of
gods' will.
financial reward.
Okay.
Okay.
At your service.
Okay, we'll take a shield because that's crap. And no, we have got
At your
lots
service.
more stuff to consider. Right, okay, so minor crap will be extended past all this nonsense and will include javelins. That is a non-magic javelin, isn't it? Yes, that is a non-magic javelin. Okay, is that a standard short sword? I have a feeling we'll probably be getting rid of that, but let's just see. We'll keep the spear for now. We'll keep the spear for now. Right, what else did you
As you
find?
wish.
We are going to want that, so we might as well just take that.
My back is full.
Right, okay. That's a magic ring, so we... Okay, right. What we drop him? A spear, some silver boots, and a robe. Seem like an obvious
Okay.
set of candidates. Okay, and then we can go down and get...
As you command.
I think it's the left hand. Silver necklace. We might be able to pass these. Oh, we definitely need to take that. Right. Does anyone have like gold rings or like tribal necklaces? Okay, so you had a tribal necklace. If we do that, that clears up that, and you silver necklace was there. Okay, so we freed up a bit of space already. I don't think anybody had gold rings. No, we've got those irritating other rings that aren't worth anywhere near as much. Right, this, and I think I can't be bothered doing anything else. What's this?
Okay.
Oh, right, okay. Felton's key. Give me your platinum, your gold, and your key. There's no room for that item. So this key, unlike the other key, okay, magic cloaks. Probably the light mace. Will this go into? No. I want to keep that. Magic leather armor, magic longsword. Great. Okay. The robes for the magic longsword. The battle axe for the magic leather armor. Right, I think we need to get out of dodge here because this is, yeah, it's not going to get any better than that. We might get better than that, but we're not going to do any better than that. Can we please offer dungeon for offer, temple entrance? Right, fine.
At your service.
No, we have to be quite careful not to sell any of those the magic longsword particularly, but we'll also have to deal with a load of disease, which will be fun. Any fights on the way back? Yes, I'll take that.
Maybe Ori protect us.
Right, so what have we got? We have got Brigand, boring, Brigand leader, potentially more interesting, and another Brigand. Let's try and take this dude out. Good shot. Target is too close.
Okay.
You are still paralyzed until we deal with any problems.
Okay, lass.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
good,
At your service.
brilliant. And charge in.
As you wish.
My feline friend. Of course he crits. Right.
If you insist.
This is a standard brigand, but he still has the courtesy to carry all that. Very nice, very nice. And this is the brigand leader. Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo. I think the Great Axe and the Barbarian Armour are going to have to come, which means we are going to have to drop some stuff. And what... she has room for those. There is room for that item. Don't tell lie. Are they not the same thing? Oh, they're not the same thing. Ooh, right, well, silver plate gloves are probably worth more. A light mace is never going to be worth as much as barbarian armor. And the great axe and the silver plate gloves. I think short sword, I'm going to lose out to that. The silver plate gloves, that cloak's magical, so it's really hard to sell. I think probably those, but we just don't know whether or not they're worth anything. So yeah, okay, fine. Back to Omlay. And it is daytime, which is actually suits us down to the ground because soon we can get the stuff off everyone. Right, save the game before we make any catastrophic errors. Let's browse your wares. Yes, I would like to browse your wares. I would like to browse your wares first by selling you these, and then that. And then this, and then that. And that is magical, so why don't you tell me what that is? A light mace +1. Worth 1,800 gold, you say? Anything else you'd like to tell me about it? No? Well, it's gone. Standard Morning Star. Battle axe, and I think that's everything from you. Red chainmail. Everyone loves it. From you, okay, this is the main money spinner I expect, at least from non-magic stuff. Barbarian armor not worth as much as I thought, and probably better pass to the tailor. Not the tailor, the what's he called? Tanner. This has brought our finances back in to action after being somewhat reduced at the end of the last episode. So much so that we may even be able to... Would tell me I've not done the magic longsword. I feel like I've done the magic longsword. Have I not done the magic? That is just a longsword. Where is the magic one? Zotis is magic. Okay, so the other one's there. Okay, fine. Right, in fact, why don't we identify it right away? Ooh, longsword +2. Yeah. That's a good longsword. We are just none of these with magic chainmail, was it? Red chainmail +2. Right, so we cocked that up. Despite saying that we wouldn't cock it up, we cocked it up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the first 4 characters, and then we'll do the last. Okay, identify the magic mace. In fact, why don't we just go and identify the 2 things anyway, and that way if we sell them, at least with... blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's there, magic chainmail, yeah. Wait, why are you... Right, so we've identified the longsword, the magic leather armor we might as well identify here since it's the best place to do so. Brown leather armor +1. Man the myth, the brown. Clicker resistance is quite nice, to be fair. So that's pretty good. Anything? Oh, there's a magic ring there. That is a ring of protection. Why don't you just put that on now? That literally, yeah, moves your AC up to 26. Fantastic. I don't know that we necessarily need or want the longsword +2. I'll have a look at it in a sec, but I think yeah, in the circumstances we're probably better off with what we have. Like what we have will do a lot more damage at the expense of being slightly less accurate. I think that's a better trade-off. It's one of the other things, by the way, that I like about Baldur's Gate 1 is it just feels that much harder to accidentally sell, or Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, it feels that much harder to accidentally sell items that, you know, you want to sell for more money. I don't feel like this is a good feature. The red chainmail +2 I think we'll find use for. Longsword +2, we'll see. For the moment, let's get rid of the remaining stuff. Brown leather armor we'll be selling. Yeah, so, okay, let's exit from that. So is anybody actually wearing red chainmail? So she's in black leather armor. So straight off the bat,
I am carrying too much.
Yeah, I know you're carrying too much. So 15 +2 +6, and then nothing. 15 +3 +6. So that would just give her.
I am carrying too much.
It's slightly uglier,
I am
but
carrying too much.
It's better for being uglier. Your +6 +3 is kind of hard to get away from. +7 +2. Yeah, it's she's got, but then again, is that well, let's have a look at the two. So that's a 30% spell. So it's even got a greater spell failure. No, she's better off with Loreth's. Like that's. He would also not be as good with it. So yeah, should be that. Cloak of Resistance. Who do I want resisting things? I guess I'll give it to him for general tank purposes, but it doesn't necessarily feel like he's the prime candidate. I don't know with the red chainmail. I guess we sell it. And then the question comes in as to this, the holy longsword of irritating things and that. Yeah, so +1, but like 2d6 holy damage to evil aligned creatures. It's like, are we expecting to fight many good aligned creatures? I mean, I guess we could. Not Otis's, really. I think that's to go. As like amazing as it is, I think just it's like the financial reward on both of those is outweighs it. We probably don't need to give her any more of these. They don't weigh anything at least. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for it. How much is it worth? 6,000. I'd rather have the money. We maybe could have enchanted it and might have got more from that, but yeah, I think that's the thing. Why are you over? Oh right, okay, so we've got to go into the other parts of this and clear out those.
Right away.
In terms of the money I would spend this on, I mean, at the moment, just getting more strength for everyone is just like, or at least all the people who do melee damage, like girdles of strength for, well, at least another 2 girdles of strength is like, it just feels like a no-brainer. Because it affects hits and damage. It's just, it kind of covers all bases. Yeah. Fine.
At your service.
From here, let's go up to North Hamlet and down to the cabinet maker. Where he is. There is an argument to say that we could branch out and go for weapons, but I don't really know if we need to.
If you insist.
Or maybe we should have. Yeah. Yeah, just things as well. You trade goods. It's a heavy crossbow, no one cares. Oh, I forgot to mark the point on the map where that chest is on the second floor, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't think anyone's going to care about that. Let's give you pleasure of selling our gemstones. Which was where I was down here. And yeah.
Right away.
Okay. Earth Temple rings, don't care. Earth Temple rings, don't care. Don't care. All Jaspers, tribal necklaces. Jasper rings, actually worth loads, think about it, looking at it. Indeed, a lot of these are worth a tidy amount, so yeah. Well, that I think, can we identify those? So they just go to the tailor. Is there anything else that's going to go to the tailor? No, because we started with you. Okay, fine. Thank you.
As you command.
Right, so we shouldn't have done the circlets, but whatever. You come down here. Try and navigate this with one hand.
Okay.
Will do.
Yeah, will do. Wow. Right, well, it's fair to say there were other things that we could have
By the
bought
gods' will.
that would have been better value. But these are the ones we took. Right. Could have just fast travelled there. So, I think just one last check that we've more or less sorted the inventory. No, we have not more or less sorted the inventory because you need to read magic. Right, Scroll of Shield, yeah. Scroll of Prayer is more for you. Scroll of Animate Dead might be more for you. Haste. Protection from Elementals. Cure Light Wounds. Probably the others. Cure Serious Wounds, you can go there. Invisibility, ooh. Possibly. And what's this? Romag's Diary. Otis's Letter, which we can no longer read. They are going to go down there. We're going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of some of the holy waters. If that later comes back to bite me in the backside, so be it. And honest to God, I might get rid of the fungus figurine as well. Just don't use it. I think there's still worth in light crossbow. Do you both have a scroll of Animate Dead? We've got 2, so at least we can condense them somewhat. Yeah, we're getting a little bit, well, getting in need of a bag of potions. A potion, not a potion bag. It's more frequently known.
Okay.
And indeed a scroll case. But I don't know whether this game does them. That will free up some of that. What are you good with? Do you have a special... You've got focus on longsword. You don't have finesse, so you would be just melee, like... You'd be running +2 from your strength rather than +5 for your dex. I might get rid of... Oh, it's +1. No, we'll keep it for now. Right. Back up to crafting place. Doesn't really matter too much if she doesn't recover for a while because she's functionally useless. Did we, by the way, yeah, with this there was a we were thinking about getting a single stinking cloud. I think I'm going to commit to that. I think that's a good idea. Do you have... I just feel like it's going to come in at some point. See, delay poison's just sort of... Okay, we'll leave. Actually, come and think of it, what are your own things? Can we fill these? Just to be clear? Oh! Right, I had no idea. Well, cure light wounds immediately. You're gonna get summon nature's ally anyway. So I think fairy fire might be more useful. This side, I'm not huge on that. Gust of wind blows away or knocks down smaller creatures. Yeah. Heat metal, lesser restoration. Yeah, lesser restoration. Tree shape. 1 hour per level. I think that looks interesting, but yeah. The thing is with a lot of these bits and pieces that, like, it's the difference with, like, with D&D tabletop and D&D in these games, like, you've got there soften earth and stone and warp wood, and, like, if you're playing tabletop, you can do some really cool things with warp wood, because you just have to ask your DM, and if it's, you know, the rule of cool, you know, if it's cool, you know, let's do it. But in this, it's like, have you honestly, like, put a script in for every single thing that's made out of wood? Because I just don't think you would. And, you know, we talked about that sort of explosive complexity in when you're designing things in the last I think it was the last episode or the episode before. Like, if I'm making this game, I probably wouldn't include really edge case spells like that, because I think, like, even if you do implement them, it's like you're not. It's not necessarily that you're going to use them in the right place. It's like that you're going to have to use them in every single place, and you and the designers and the engineers and, you know, like the people in charge of the like what we call the backlog of, like, you know, like things that got put in after the immediately crucial things that were needed for the game to work, because you know, like, did you all agree on the same thing to use that? I just think it's a really, like, I think that, like, it's one thing to take sort of generally useful abilities and apply them to other things. Like if you, I can't think of a good example on this. You know, I'm just pulling things out of my backside. But, like, if you're using something like Magic Missile, which has like a real, solid application, or Stone Skin's a good one, like, Bark Skin. If you use Bark Skin and then, like, to blend in with some dryads or something, it's a really lazy example. If that's your use of it in this game, to use that as like a costume in that area, it's like, that's okay, because it's still got a use. But when you're using things where it's like even something like heat metal is like, it's just it has a history in games like this of being, and indeed in Temple, of being really friggin' ambiguous as to what armor is considered metal or not. Because some armors like are sort of manifested directly by the person wearing them, and some of them are non-retrievable things that are sort of part of the person. Anyway, delay poison will take 1 neutralize, but Sleet Storm is not as good on this as I remember. It was Quench, extinguishes non-magical fires and 1 magic item. Meldant Stone, yeah. I got a magical foam. Ooh, very nice. But I think for all that, we're just going to go for Old Faithful there. So yeah. What was? Oh, let's just check that notification. We can deal with that later. I don't need the world map. What I need is craft a wondrous item. It's kind of easy come, easy go, but easy come, easy go. We now have 2 of those. I don't think we need too many more. They might as well go to you. Actually carry even more, makes you that a little bit better at hitting things. Can we see the arcane tattoos? Do they actually do anything? Oh, okay. 2 intimidate skill. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Does this leave us with anything for you to do? You have a steel shield +1. You could do some. When shield bashing deals damage if it 2 size categories larger, very something. We could take acid resistance. So it's the first 10 points of acid damage per attack. That's actually not bad, to be honest. But once we do it, we'll never be able to do it again. And of course, there's spell resistance, which is great if Temple does only negative spells resistance. If it resists positive spells, that becomes a lot worse, a lot more quickly. I don't think we can do any. Oh. An old damage. On a critical. Right, so I guess we don't have the things yet to really be getting much from this. On the offensive side, the spell resistance, that needs a lot more stuff. It would use up the enhancement bonus. Well, it's not awful. Not shadow. Hide checks, no one cares. Silent moves, no one cares. So really it's kind of better placed on this. We could... Oh, I see. Ah, right. Ah, because it's already got the first level. So we can just add fire resistance on for free, I think. We cancel that. Save game there. Right. Yeah, so if we do small shield +1, acid resistance, create, and this now, there's no shift click, none whatsoever. Right, well, if we go, come on, the fucking design on this thing. Right, okay. Right, if we go here and we go, let's browse your wares, and we go here, now we can still not shift click. That will forever be a mystery. Can we see her resistances? No. So does that work? I guess we'll never know. So we're probably better off with things like this if we're going to do things like that. Doing so and adding combat levels at the same time. Maybe that's part of the problem of it. So hypothetically, if we went acid, okay, so we can only go up to 2. And does it increase the acid resistance? No, so it increases the enhancement. Sorry, well, right, we don't necessarily know whether it would work. I think we're going to go fire. I think we will have this shield for long enough. I think we go with this. And we'll call it the net. What's that stupid frigging word? Oh god, the stupidest moment in human history. English language. Inflammable. There we go. I think it's single, isn't it? It starts with. Is it inflammable? Yeah, inflammable. That's what we want. Because inflammable, of course, and it really is the stupidest thing that the human race has ever done, is create a word that simultaneously means doesn't catch fire and catches fire very easily. Which, if there was one thing that you needed to get the word right on, it was that. So, and it is, a fault of the English language. So hey ho. I'm going to do that just for science, and now we've done that just for science. What do we get? We get magic shield. Right. Okay. So we've created the shield. I think I see the stupidity of this now. And the game further wants to extract money from our pockets. We now have to identify the shield, and it's the inflammable shield +2. And now, because we've identified it, we can bring it here, we can shift click, and shield is magical, enhancement bonus. Does it give us extra fire? We don't know. Would we have paid more for that single enhancement? I think it is quite useful. Like, was it worth the money? Yeah, I think so. Aside from anything else, it should mix up the the party levels a bit, so maybe not the greatest thing we could have got. Actually, could you do that? Come think of it, because that would be that would be like more useful indeed. Some would go as far as to call it very useful. Yeah, and definitely fire for that. Right, we'll try that. And then if we go back to over here, and you go to there, let browse your wares, to go here, let you identify this. Okay, for whatever reason this time it works, I'm not going to complain. +6, I feel like that is above what it was before. Yeah, that to me feels pretty tasty, pretty good. Otherwise, I think we can go away and save some money and then come back and do a bit more. Now we're going to
By the gods' will.
wound curing, which, to be fair, is not as painful as in this game as in Baldur's Gate.
By the gods' will.
And its sequel, well, it could be. Although I can't remember if that had cast healing spells on rest. If it did, then
by the gods' will.
Yeah, okay, it's going to be right.
By the gods' will. Right away.
Right.
Right away.
I'll be very disappointed if you do not heal beyond that. And then we have to see what happens with her. I hope she didn't die. That would be unfortunate. Let's say if we rest 8 hours. Okay, lost the poison, still got the ability score down, which we of course can't see. What happens if we rest again? Once more. Okay, fine. Okay. Perfect. Until we become diseased while we're out there. I think that's really good. I think I'm just going to do one charge into combat and kill everything. No, one look at craft wondrous items, because I think now we've got those two, we could maybe get another, but also we could start having a look and say, okay, well, what about that? That needs to be level 10. That only needs to be level 6. Braces of greater archery. Quite expensive. But all he needs to do is get to level 6, well, and then have enough experience. So okay, that's okay. Braces of Dawn, I don't know who Dawn is, but Cape of the Mountebank is not something I'm too worried about. Cape of Displacement used to be really good, but I don't know if it's still that good. With this we just need to get up some levels. They're probably not bad shouts to just pick some of those up. You maybe just do it in phases. Level 2, what? Dwarven Forge. Come on, let's... Don't know. Some of these we'll just have to find out later. If we get Cat's Grace, then the Gloves of Dexterity will see her improve a lot. I don't think we really need that. And yes, the absolute mystery of the Iron Stones. whatever that is, and we can't make that. Robe of the Irish, apparently. Knock and Grease, that's an interesting one, isn't it? Yeah, some of these are more suited towards the cleric than the mage, but whatever. Keep going. What?
Greetings, fellow traveler. My name is Zeaxis.
Hello, I'm Rinrin.
Nice to meet you. I am a traveling bard. I am searching the whole Flyness, high and low, far and wide.
This guy could annoy the piss out of me if I take him along. Research.
I am seeking my sister, who left home many years ago. My parents and I haven't heard from her, and we fear for her safety. Her name is Emma. She is half-elven like myself. She is a wizard by trade, and she has specialized in the College of Illusion. May I join you? There are rumors of bandits on these roads, and there's safety in numbers.
Alright,
I understand. I will continue my travel.
Right, okay, well, yeah. I mean, obviously, it should go without saying that the answer to that was possibly the most comprehensive no I've ever said to anything. Oh, hold on. Did I have something? Oh, shit, I didn't copy that. Bollocks. Can we copy it here? Please let me copy. Please let me copy scroll.
Okay.
Fails because we're not sat outside a fucking pub.
Okay.
Right, okay, yes, good. Fine. Right, that's that. Allows us a little bit more leeway. Level 2, yes, northwestern entrance, please. Now the question now becomes, do we go back and get everything out of there? I mean, that's a bit of a skinflint thing to do, isn't it? But on the other hand, we're at 1 hour 52 of this episode. Am I so cheap that I would just, like, go back, you know, and pick up a load of absolute nothing? Yeah, I think I am. Am I? Look after the pennies. The pounds will look after themselves. And at least, you know, we can get some of these inventories disappearing. Yeah, fuck it. I appreciate that I may not be the most exciting choice.
Right away.
Okay, apparently we have to unlock it every time. Do you know what? Right. Take all. Take all. Take all. Take all.
I am carrying too much.
We at least get it in one go. So, you know.
Of course.
I know that may not be the most exciting end to the episode, but you know, I feel better with a tidy world. Morrowind syndrome. Okay, we don't even get an encounter on the way back because that's how.
Okay.
I don't even know where I'm going with that. Right, let's just not that I know where I'm going with most things, quite frankly, but still. Okay, this is leather. This is leather. This is not. This is not. Fine. This is leather. This is leather. This is leather. This is not. Okay, fine. Ooh, Leather King. it should really barely be worth the price of a room at the inn, but that is not as padded. Who was dealing with padded? Was that you? Doesn't really matter because there's going to be enough for them, isn't there? Yeah. Alright, fabulous.
Right away.
Well, the helmets are worth something. Well, perhaps more accurately, are not worth nothing. The javelin, not so much. And the, shield, decent. Spears, again, lifting the side down somewhat. Cool.
Okay.
Feeling pleasingly financially frugal. Here have some red cloaks and this robe of death and destruction, which we will need to pretty much unpick the seams on, or else you'll be having some very unpleasant visitors. Yeah, this was like some of the other bits. Maybe it'll all come good in the cabinet maker's house.
At your service.
That was utterly pointless. But you know.
Right away.
Okay.
All right. Oh. I mean, it might not have looked very impressive, but I mean, as I say, you look after the pennies, the pounds look after themselves. So,
at your service.
Pretty pleasing. Do we go back to the temple afterwards so we've got a save over there? Yes, I think we do. I've got more Temple of Elemental Evil in me, so why not continue? A giant crayfish. This.
Maybe Ori protect us.
Yeah.
Right
sure.
away.
Should have moved you. Should have moved you. It's not going to bite me in the ass.
I'm on it.
Cool.
Okay, lass.
Good hit. Oh, the cat. Okay, the cat lives to fight another day.
At your service.
Right, fantastic. Look at that. It's a nice, easy, inconsequential experience. I do feel like the world map, I mean, like, world maps can make a real difference to your game. I kind of feel like temples, this is a little bit of an afterthought. You know, maybe, they could have just saved time and not bothered. be honest. Right, okay. Let's charge through
Once
here.
more into the breach!
What's this? Greater Temple Guards? Greater than whom? I'll be the judge of that.
Right away.
Sneak attack. Cool. Right, okay. So, we need the flat-footed and disabled. We don't have cleave, but we don't need cleave. Is that a temple guard? No, it's Rinman. You just wait there, Moggy. You need to take a 5-foot step back.
I'm on it.
Indeed you did.
I'm on it.
That's a long way to run, lads. Especially when you're up against
Okay.
folks as hard as us. I guess
Okay,
we'll do
lass.
that. Where are you? Oh, there.
Sure.
Okay, good. Good enough, anyway.
By the gods' will.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel
Okay.
about dwarves using swords?
I'm on it.
This is just a personal thing. This is not a game design,
As
suggestion.
Okay, lass.
I'm not saying that your game is good or bad
Right away.
because your dwarves use swords or not. It feels weird to me.
At your service.
I would rather my dwarves just used like dwarven style weapons. But I am not beginning to wish to exclude other ways of doing things. I think that's perfectly valid if that's your preference. Ooh, good chain. Great sword. Maybe we'll just take these. Right, cool. They're all looking pretty naked, which is what we like to see. Yeah, I think you lose
Into the breach!
some theming once
Yes, sir.
you. Okay, that wasn't really where I wanted you to go, but whatever.
Yes, sir.
Guess it's not going to matter.
At your service.
Yeah, I think I think a certain amount of theming comes from. I don't think it's even. Oh, is that?
As you wish.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, I'll save us a bit of time. Is there one there?
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Positively gorgeous. Yeah, I think, like, particularly in D&D, when you're going to have a load of weapons that are, like, some are 1d4, some are 1d6, some are 1d8, some are 1d10. Like, to me, I don't know. I'm not saying that you can't have a dwarf using a sword, but I think that there has to be a certain amount of like that's a shift in personality once that's happening. Well, hello. I've not seen one of these before.
Yes, sir.
Or for a while, rather. That's what I meant to say. Brilliant. Okay, what about this next one?
Will do.
Oh, equally as good. Phenomenal. Right, okay, on the previous level that gave us the earth, but on this one It's going to give us a little bit less than the Earth. Never mind. Not complaining.
Right away.
Okay. What about in here? Right. Okay. I've got high hopes here.
At your service.
Check this out. Oh. And... Oh.
As you wish.
And in fact, they're triplets. Oh, actually, centuplets, I think is the word. Right, well, that was good. Cat asks, and how was it going around that corner? It's like, yeah, it was underwhelmed. Okay, menacing. More barrels. I've got 2 tickets to Barrel Town. Great.
Right away.
Even better.
At your service.
I think I know where this is going.
By the god's will.
Knowledge is power. Or something. Who is your favourite party member if you're watching this? Of both the NPCs and the party members we've created, and why is it my hope the Destroyer? And he'll just apparently we're just going to call him Cat Familiar. So I don't know why it asked me to name him. Does he have like an inventory? If I go, no, it's just Cat Familiar. Was there any, can I find any reference to if I go in my inventory? My hope that the yeah, my hope that the Destroyer. Okay, fine. I thought I'd written my hope that the Destroyer, which would be unfortunate.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Anything in here? I don't think that this is behaving as it's meant to. This level. I don't think that this is quite what was in the game design document. But it doesn't matter. We'll keep going. It's going to be a longer episode. The gods have willed it as such, because when there's empty barrels to search,
of course,
God knows no bounds.
If you insist.
Okay. Well, just because all the other rooms are boring doesn't mean that this next one will be. Maybe they're using it to catch me off guard with an exciting next one. I think we'll go down here. Okay, this looks like a room.
Maybe Ori protect us.
It's the littlest troll.
Right away.
Right away.
Okay. We can probably save this somehow. No, I'm not.
As you
Okay,
command.
well, I guess we'll be doing it without you.
Okay, lass.
He's doing relatively well for himself.
If you insist.
I'm on it.
Yeah, why not? Sure, we can get you down the better.
Okay.
Okay.
Right away. Right away.
I hate that. Like, I just don't think it's a good feature that you can coup de grace enemies. I'm not sure what's going on there.
course.
Coup de grace, it's just like a finishing blow.
If you insist.
You know, you. Finally, anything good? No. Really think that those might be better placed in her hands. I think I'm actually going to get rid of her bow. I think it's, you know, yeah, we might come to a moment where we're like, oh, I wish I'd not done that, but yeah, we can sort it out once we're done. Right, okay. Great. Okay, nice layout, very good. In fact, let's just select all since... No, doesn't look like he wants to come. Right, let's first do our hope and prayer that this might not be empty. Okay, we'll take all that nothing.
Yes, sir.
All of this nothing, even better.
Will do.
Yeah, as again, I said before, I don't think you need necessarily be entirely Chekhov's gun about stuff, but the more nothing you include.
Once more into the breach.
You know, just saying.
Right away.
Right. Okay, you can just wait on approach.
I'm on it.
You can shoot that.
I'm
That's
on
fine.
it.
Okay, in days of yore, I would have been alarmed by this, but now I'm kind of ready for
Right away.
what's coming. Oh yeah, action interrupted.
As you wish.
Okay, do that one. Action interrupted.
Right away.
Good. Guess what spell we're going to use to hopefully reasonable effect
Will do.
in this room. Although we've come terribly low down the
Okay,
order.
lass.
So, oh shit, there you go then. Whatever. And that shield actually looks kind of magical, but it could just be a fire thing. Ah, there you are. Right, okay. Can you
Of course.
do, let's say, this? No. Two down straight off the bat. And that. Can you charge this guy?
Yes, sir.
No. Because...
Right away.
Charge that. The cat will stay here, faithfully protecting my life. In a very uncat-like move. That's a lot of bull strength and healing potions getting used up, but find time to care
I'm on it.
somewhere else. You're there,
As
just
you wish.
hacking things to death.
By the gods' will.
Can you
Okay.
charge forward?
Right away.
If you can kill that dude. I don't know if there's a malice on that if they're in
Okay,
combat,
lass.
or whether it's just our terrible roll. Ooh, stings. Right.
Right away.
You loved it before. You'll love it again. It's fireball. Many people dramatically fall to the ground, but
Okay.
call it greater. Very good. Oh, more of them coming. This is all going to be, of course, absolutely impossible to pick up, so we're going to have end this episode much as we started it with a ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Now, okay, this wasn't on the on my bingo card. What have we got that we can? Nature's ally. Okay, well, what if we, rather than neutralizing poison, we get what's the fuck?
I'm on it.
What I'm going to be able to see. Oh, hello. Okay. Well, Thokka looks like she'll preserve us for a little while longer. I would still. Well, I guess we'll just.
At your service.
Oh. Right, okay.
As you wish.
Where are you? You're here. You need to 5 foot back, but you actually can't, so I'm afraid the moment has come for well, okay. I mean, that was more what I was thinking, but yeah. Okay,
Will do.
I mean,
Okay, lass.
that was a nasty one. Well, Thokka, or Sockerman, as I think we'll call her. Can we do? I think you're safe from everything. So if we went glitter dust here on these 3, 2 of them are blinded. I feel like that's good value. Can you now? We'll just wait there. You just need to.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's keep chipping away. The cat. It's risky. But it seems to have access. So. Okay. Right, 2 things got hurt there. Or was it just Thokka? It was Thokka twice, right? Okay. Right.
I'm on it.
Good shot. Okay, Thokka very good at.
As you wish.
At taking hits, not so good at delivering damage, but.
Right away.
Okay, not great. You
Okay.
just keep guarding the door. Right, where is near death guy?
Okay, lass.
Cleave! Oh, for fuck's sake, man! This. They are blinded. He is injured. I think we just
Of course.
magic missile. Guaranteed damage being a king. You.
Yes, sir.
You're doing great. What about you? Getting nervous. You're fucking missing. Stalker is down, which is a problem. That's healing.
I'm on it.
Yeah, you're on it, but I need to shift you away, so not great. Can you please kill that one? Okay, that's good. I think you actually charge down here. Yeah, irrespective of that, whatever. We need more people down here.
Right away.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily expecting to hit with any of those. You have failed time and time again to kill this guy.
Okay, lass.
You're fucking so useless. Oi. Right, okay. So now I've got to protect you. Scorching Ray. Okay, injured. Very good.
Right away. Right away.
And then use up a tumble. Doesn't really help, but whatever. I would like to kill that one. Instead, I'm going to have to try and use... Oh, God. A fucking abysmal tumble as well. Right, okay, well... The cat has to retreat back up into a dangerous position now, because that's the new way to protect us. Okay, this has gone pretty horrendously recently because we've had that many misses. Right, you need to use your thing as a movement. 5 step.
I'm on it.
5 foot step out of dodge. You don't have enough room for anything else, which is fine. You, because of your fucking persistent failures to do anything.
As you wish.
Okay. You down here
At your service.
are struggling. I think we have to go
Will
for
do.
that, but kind of knew what was going to happen there. Right, Zert is about to drop. Do you want to finally get your kill?
Okay, lass.
You are. What? I just want to talk about like Zert. He rolled a 12 on his. Right, okay, whatever. Firstly, I don't care. We have to take some of you out. Zert obviously isn't going to. So, not what I had planned. Or whatever. He has to go down. That's a good hit. That's a very good hit, actually. I can't answer any more from you of those two. Yeah, you're dead. Right, okay. And to be honest, you've only yourself and possibly me to blame. Right, so we know. Maybe what we do. Right, call me a coward. Because I am nothing if not a coward. But maybe we actually just, like, can we not go, one moment, can you go, yeah, if you go there, you go there, you go there, you go there, Cat Familiar maybe, take a bit more of a retreat. You go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. You go... No, you go there. And you go... No, that's right. I'm trying to position you. You can't go any further manually. That's okay. Right. Hello. It's me, Ulrin. Right. Well, I guess my main plans are going to work, but whatever. Okay. I'll give you a moral support cap. Right, okay, cool. Can you get to here? Ouch.
Once more into the breach!
Yeah, exactly. Once more into the breach, very right.
I'm on it.
Now. Nope. There's more coming through. Oh, right, okay, 2 secs. There's I'm going to have to deal with this one because it's fairly critical. Oh God, where is it? Sorry. Please try and imagine some anthemic music or something other than that. Right, okay. Good. Okay, sorry, I am back. Apologies for the slight delay there. I think you're not actually in combat, so... Well, you're not... You got the chance to summon a war dog, like basically is what I'm saying. I'll just take a little bit of heat off old Ulrin. I don't really know what they're going to do with us using this hyper advanced tactic of retreating into a corner, which I believe is known as the Julius Caesar. But anyway, you've got a bit of time before you have to do anything. Why don't you get another
if you insist
out? Just make it even more awkward. You get past, quite frankly. You, easy street.
Okay.
Hit him once. Hit him twice. And then you,
okay, lass.
in the perfect formation, can now miss with impunity. It does mean we won't be able to fireball quite as recklessly as we did previously, but you know, slow and steady wins the race. He says at 2 hours 29 minutes on the video. Okay, if you can just walk through there in places that I can't stand and block off, that's a problem. I hate this fucking game. It's like if you could, like, if we can't block that off, like, can I tell the cat to go there? No. So I suppose, to be fair, possibly because it's not there. initially. Well, maybe it's a sign. It's 2 minutes and 30. 2 minutes and 30, 2 hours and 30. Maybe we'll call it there. But, like, I've mentioned it previously. Like, if you're going to make a system that involves tactical combat where movement and positioning is key, then you have to give me a reasonable amount of control over where I can position my my units, you know. And it's another thing with all this that, like, you know, I mean, obviously, you know, when I talk about Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I sometimes think it's the elephant in the room there because I just don't mention it very often. Fire Emblem, the series, it's been going for like nearly 30 years. It's taken them about 11 games to get it right. You know, like if we went back and, I mean, and played something like Path of Radiance. Path of Radiance isn't great. You know, I know some of you will like Awakening. Well, I mean, maybe with Awakening, it's just that the higher difficulty is just not one you can start on, which is what I did. So maybe I chose the wrong difficulty. Maybe I'll give Awakening another chance when I get a chance. I don't quite know how I would get Awakening running on this channel. Like, I think getting DS games, I mean, this is how you approach piracy. It's a very reasonable tactic of just making it such that you're, you know, that it's very difficult to display them on a PC or play them with a mouse and keyboard or controller or whatever you use. Not that I'm advocating for piracy. There, I'm actually saying Nintendo, you know, have found the seam to preventing it. So yeah, I don't think we'll ever be able to cover that. But yeah. If you're going to make, you know, at least whatever Fire Emblem got to, you know, however long it took them, you know, it's a simple system of, like, I know where I can move and where I can't. And I think in something like Baldur's Gate or Icewind Dale, I'm going to compare it to, rather than, even though Icewind Dale is just Baldur's Gate, like, in terms of its mechanics. But, like, at least with that, because units move fast enough and because of the way they aggro, like, a certain amount of clunkiness can be afforded. It's still really frustrating. Like, I don't think there's anybody who plays the first Baldur's Gate and goes like, oh yeah, the ending bit in the maze. Oh, when you have to march everyone single file, but not quite single file, and people won't stay. Nobody plays that section and goes like, yeah, that's a good bit. It's just like, it's a bit you get through. I can see why they thought from a design perspective to put it in. But it's like, it's a difficult bit that you get through. Not difficult, challenging, but like difficult, just frustrating. And then you have like the final boss section. But in this, it's like, this is playing differently. You know, I'm positioning my troops as best I could reasonably be expected to on like a what we'll call a casual playthrough. Obviously, if you know the game very well, then like, you know, that's completely different. And it's just like, they can just break my lines because this mouse cursor isn't interested in this section for reasons, you know, like it's probably the great challenge of doing isometric. I don't think Temple does it very well at all. Is like, how do you express where you can stand? What does this darkness mean? How tall is this wall? Because it's like, it's easy to look at this from a perspective point of view and be like, well, this wall goes down like this far. But then I can't move my units down that far, so it doesn't go down that far. You know, it's just like it's the map is not being well implemented. Is this salty? Yeah, it's salty, and you notice things, and have grumbles like this more when the chips are down than when the chips are up. But that in and of itself is kind of a point, is that like you don't want the chips to be down, like, and then leave yourself open to like the game's failings. I think I know I mentioned it's a weird phrase to say. To say the more modern XCOMs, the XCOM reboots, XCOM Enemy Unknown and XCOM 2. But like, sometimes those games can absolutely screw you. But they generally do a pretty good job of going like, well, that's the game you're playing. When Temple's screwing me, it's like it's because this doesn't amount to this. It's just like, that's not equal. It's just, and it's like like really, like, just look at that. Like, that's not equal. So, like, we talked a lot in the Clair Obscur playthrough of like your art design and your wireframes have to be tight. It is, to be fair, it's actually, you might not think it, it's a lot harder to manage your wireframes in this than in Clair Obscur. Like, managing your wireframes. Sorry. Last mouthful went down the wrong way. Managing your wireframes in a true 3D environment. I'm making assumptions here about how Temple is done, but I'm pretty confident it's this way. You create your wireframes in the same world that you create your textures. It's just about what you map those wireframes to. You've got your visual things, and then you've got your wireframe things, surfaces that your physics exist through. The original image of that you have to ignore the lights, which are done afterwards, but like the original image of these walls, like when you see it, the the image used by the game files, it is wild. Like, it looks like it's just really unrecognizable, because they have to position it at such an angle that the flatness makes sense. So it's like incredibly smeared out. There's a really good video on the creation of Pillars of Eternity, where they show you like what. I mean, they're using Unity, obviously, on a different engine, but like what happens if you move the camera and what you're looking at becomes, and it's just like, that is crazy. So it is more difficult to get those wireframes right in something like this. But you know, again, is like if you're doing a combat-centered game, you know, it's a combat-centered game. Well, it is a combat-centered game. A combat-centered tactical RPG, and you have not just ambiguity about where you can move your units, but also like a loss of control, like a significant loss of control over where you can move them. You just got huge problems. Anyway, it's enough salt for one time. Do you enjoy the salt? Like, I mean, I don't know where we go with this with this channel sometimes, because it's like. By the way, I tell you what. After Temple of Elemental Evil, I'm going to play something in the top half of the tier list. I think, maybe, depending on circumstance, possibly Morrowind. Is as low as I'll go. I'm not doing another low entry because it is just fucking play doing them back to back. I need to inject some more in, and there are lessons to be learned, but damn, it's been an experience. Right. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This is a reload. Sorry, let me just, for clarity's sake, I'll see you next time. Bye bye bye.